I love it. That is the coolest thing ever.
The Demogorgon! We're in deep shit.
Watch the Powerline concert live on pay-per-view.
Oh, don't worry. We mean no harm.
Come on, P. I'm just trying to lighten the mood.
We'll find some remote spot in the universe to hide out in. The diamonds will never find us.
No one can ever find out we did this. I never want to look back.
Live from a metaphysical room deep in the temple, it's Abdonix tonight. Good evening, everybody.
I'm a professional voice actor.
This is a real room. That is so real. That was a lovely welcome painting.
First off, ladies, thank you very much for coming out this weekend. And as you can see, you've got a couple of people who are fully receiving the universe here in Orlando. We don't call them stalkers until the restraining order. Each of you have had an interesting path to your voiceover work with Steven Universe, and I'd like to just come down the roll of this. Stella, start with you. On how you were contacted for the role and just coming to the Steven Universe.
Well, it's one time the back cat. No. So no, I had been speaking to my team saying, I want a cartoon, I really want to do a cartoon. For some random reason, they were looking at me like, girl, you sing, what are you talking about? I was like, I'm just paying attention. Well, then I got a call from Rebecca's team and Cartoon Network, and they said, hey, we have the show.
Okay, welcome to Orlando.
Hi, Orlando. Hi, Aaron.
See you again.
Since I saw you.
I know, in the last few days.
So Aaron's there.
Yeah. Okay, when you see a reel like that, and it's like showing, not right now, but like when it shows like the highlights of your work and everything, is there ever like a scene or a moment where you're like, ooh, I hope this little bit's in there?
No, because there's so much, and when you're inside the character, you can't really observe, you can't
You can't see it as you do. I forgot some of those images. It's like, oh, that's right, I was in that silo in Vancouver for Battlestar Galactica. So it just takes me back to times which I've totally forgotten about, actually.
Yeah. Well, and like the fan experience is great for that. I was actually just speaking to a gentleman who was telling me he saw you on in Greece on Broadway like 21 years ago, right? Like, is that just like mind-blowing that all of us, all of the fans are recollecting, remembering things that you have kind of like forgotten about or...
But I think it's so charming when somebody comes up and they have something from long ago, from when they were a little girl and grandma made them a costume or whatever. It's just, it's beautiful to me that there's that continuity, that fans still give a damn. Like, honestly, I'm really gratified and delighted.
Bitchy.
Right here. Right here. I don't know what that means. I need you to tell me what to do. What should I do? How do I get to you? How do I find you? What should I do?
Next guest, you know him from Band of Brothers, you know him from Southland, you know him from some little indie show on AMC, not exactly sure which one. Scream, hoop, holler, because the man is awesome. He's right out the store. Scream for him right now. Scream, come on!
You're sweaty. Put him on a track. I might not ever leave.
Welcome out to Orlando. Thank you very much for joining us for the weekend.
Thanks for having me. I gotta get comfortable.
Yes, can I get a footstool, maybe a palm frond?
Hello, Orlando. Maybe you actually live here.
Remiss if I didn't say, what is it like sharing such an iconic role with somebody as wonderful as Jennifer Hill?
Well, I mean, I was a huge fan of Jennifer's before we ever worked together. Like, I loved her animation work. I was a big Justice League Unlimited fan, of course. So she was and even before that on the Bruce Timm and Paul Dini Batman cartoons, she was the go-to Zatanna. I think she was Giganta. She was Killer Frost, I think. So she did like lots of work. And when I found out that I was being cast with her, it's sort of like finding out, oh, you're going to be in a movie. You'll be playing opposite Meryl Streep, and you'll be playing the same character. So
it's a big deal.
It was intimidating, yeah. And she is fantastic. We didn't actually meet when we were recording. We met through cons, as I've met most of the guys. I should mention, this con was the first time that Fred and I were ever in the same room together, despite being the hero and villain of that game.
Hello, Shepard. It's been a long time. Last time it didn't work so well.
Yeah. It worked out great for me. I got 2 sequels. How come
Not bad for a human.
Yes. How come you weren't in the... Oh, yeah. I remember because I killed you.
I had it coming.
That's true. But a very sympathetic villain, I think everyone will.
Thank you.
Finally, the nightmare ship of people's dreams is reunited at last.
Here it is. Fred, I was left
So nice to finally.
Yes, yeah, no, Fred's a great guy, and I
All right, Megacon, give it up for Lyfo! Welcome.
It's sad to see all that Dirk Gently stuff. No more seasons, that's it. What?
Yeah.
Cancel the fucker. It's such a bummer.
It was a really good show, too.
Thanks, yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, I think it's like one of those shows that, well, how did you feel about how it wrapped up? I mean, like, stepping away from it.
It didn't really wrap up.
Yeah.
I mean, the construction of every season is essentially a standalone season.
Yeah.
It's not like the storytelling moves forward. It does a little bit, but they are essentially standalone seasons in the sense that each one is its own mystery. But where things were going to go, there was a sense of open-endedness at the end of this last season that feels like it's a shame that we don't get to continue on. And Max actually had insane ideas.
I'm simply saying that life finds a way.
During the shoot, this is like 2.5 years ago, of the last Independence Day, I came home to participate in the birth with my wife, from the set. We were shooting in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and it was about an hour's flight, but I had, I was very nervous. I had, different flights standing by, and I got home and I didn't miss it.
And now you have River Joe as well?
River Joe, yes. I was there for that birth as well. I helped out too. Has anybody ever, you've had children and been in the delivery room, that's something, isn't it? And your daughter, were you there when your daughter was born?
I was there. My daughter was born premature. I was there.
Oh.
Yeah.
How premature?
6 weeks. Not too bad.
Okay. Yeah.
But I was there.
Good. Did you help out? Were you right there? And
I was there. I remember it crystal clear. I was there, then everything went black, and then I woke up in another room. Really? I remember it like yesterday.
Yeah. You fainted, really?
No, I didn't. It was a miracle. I loved it.
It's such a miracle. It is something, but it's something. It's something. My wife she was in the Olympics for Canada. She just does rhythmic gymnastics, and Cirque du Soleil stuff. So she's a contortionist. She's a contortionist. So she was the first child. They were having trouble getting it out. His shoulder was stuck and stuff. So she got her legs way back behind her head. I held one. My job was to hold one. So I held one. I was doing it back, and I was right here, and her face was right there. And she was pushing, and she has little, fine, little, beautiful blonde hairs on her neck, and they were all, I'd never seen it before, like they were all standing straight out, straight out. What a moment.
That's what happened to you in the fly. In the fly, all those little hairs, I remember that.
That's right, a different kind of, this is a very
different kind of
hair. It's a beautiful, beautiful hair. I had a few coarse fly hairs on my back.
Yeah. I think this one might get a reaction. Well, guess what, Jeff? I went online and I pulled some off, and again, you've never seen these. These are real tweets that over the last little while people have tweeted under hashtag Jeff Goldblum, hashtag Jeff Goldblum's hot, hashtag I love Jeff Goldblum, hashtag I wanna, well, we won't go to that one. Why don't you have a pick through a few of them, whatever you want to.
Scared. I hope this isn't embarrassing. I'm going to get through all of them. I don't have to know no matter what. All right. Number one, Jeff Goldblum. So somebody wrote this in. This is a tweet.
These are all tweet. Everyone is. Someone wrote them in. Yeah.
I've never seen these. Jeff Goldblum never responded to my lunch proposal. It's time to cut some toxic people out of my life. Sorry, Jeff. But I can't carry all the weight in this relationship. Very funny. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sorry. Number two, I recently bought a Jeff Goldblum shower curtain. He has seen my every nook and cranny. Yeah, most people don't know those shower curtains aren't hooked up, so I can watch them. I watch everybody in the shower. Yeah, that's how I spend most of my days. Tune in to somebody else taking a shower.
I don't think you're lying.
Oh my gosh. Okay, number three. Just embarrassed myself in a cinema full of people because I full-on squealed when Jeff Goldblum made an appearance in the new Jurassic World trailer. Yeah. Excellent, thank you. Number four. Jeff Goldblum always looks like he knows something that I don't. And I'm willing to do anything to find out what it is he knows.
My wife said that about you. She said he knows something. The way he just looks at you. Look, see, he's got this look.
She's not willing to do anything to find out what I hope not either. Let's see, number five. I don't know why you bracketed this because these are all part of one I see.
Yeah.
Five. If I could choose one person to narrate my life, I would pick Jeff Goldblum. And then, quote, because I guess this is what I would say, I don't think I'm, so different than your average, Number six, Jeff Goldblum could punch me in the face with his 15 rings on, and I would gladly tell him to do it again.
Look at the rings.
I only have, how many are there? She says 15. No, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, then you'd have to punch her 3 times.
I don't know when I started to wear rings. I was never a ring-wearing fella, but I somehow got this hankering for rings.
Yeah.
I don't know what. You like them? Is it too dandified? Let's see. Who do I like who wears rings? Who plays that song? Lenny Kravitz.
Oh,
Lenny Kravitz wears a lot of rings. Keith Richards wears a lot of rings.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway. Number 7. If I could undergo some sort of operation to have Jeff Goldblum's voice, I would do it faster than you can say life finds a way.
An 10-hour video, I'm not kidding, go on YouTube, 10-hour video of him purring.
Oh gosh. Hey, I get to this is only the beginning of the day. I've met some of these people because I've signed autographs so far, so I've seen some of you. Yes, and I remember each and every one of you. And now we're going to do some pictures. We're going to do some photos and some more autographs, and we're going to spend the rest of the day together, just hanging out, you and I. Yeah, one-on-one, close personal relationships. Okay, number 8. I would totally let Jeff Goldblum tear me apart like a velociraptor feasting on a triceratops, and I would love every minute of it. I would too. I would. Maybe I will when we take pictures.
Maybe you will.
All right, let's see. And finally, 9. Oh, this is good. I'm going to get a tramp stamp in honor of my favorite guy, the Grand Master. I can't wait to have Jeff Goldblum's face on my ass. And that's it.
And that's it.
You need this, do you?
Here, why don't we do this? Why don't you sign it for some people? Give that a signature. That's a great piece. Hey, Jeff, do this one as well. We'll give this one to the rest of them. Yeah, the 10